And welcome everybody to Shotgun Gaming in episode, I believe, 46 of STARFIELD. We just started the arc of the pirates. We are working for the, for the good guys, for the police essentially, and trying to, gather evidence against the bad guys, the pirates, the Crimson Fleet. We gained access to the fleet in the previous episodes, did a few chores here and there to get their trusts, and whatnot. And now we're ready to go do the real thing, travel to their stronghold. Neva Mora, which is second in command, will meet with me at the Key, the Crimson Fleet's headquarters in the Crick system. So let's go there. Undock from the good guys. And it will probably be a while until we file another report to them. Because we do that periodically. They're keeping in touch with us. Alright, where is this stronghold of the bad guys located? Let's get to it. Cricks. Oh, that is quite a while away, man. Okay, let's go to this place first. Then we're gonna re-jump, I guess. The downsides of having a ship that is too small to travel, far distances. Although really, what is the worst thing that could happen? You could be attacked in your intermediary position, in your intermediary jump, I guess. Alright, second jump, and still we're not enough fuel-wise. We're gonna have to go to this Sagan place first. Alright, get to it. I noticed that this Sagan place we're going to right now was level 15, so we're still good. We're at level 19 right now. I'm guessing by the end of this arc we might be a little under-leveled. But oh well. We like a good challenge, don't we? Alright, and Cricks, finally, let's go there. Final jump. And then we meet the pirates. I'ma jump right into the planet. Like this. Obviously not, but And we have arrived. There it is in all its glory. The Key, let's dock. Now we need to tread carefully. We need to remain, retain our cover. Not give away our true identity or intentions.
You got me cut to get out of my face. You said the take was 10K.
Hello.
It was 30.
Is this Neva Mora?
Difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
Uh-oh.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Alright. Problem solved.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Jesus.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
This is how business is done in this place. I love it already.
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
I had to graph jump 3 times, man. Come on. Extrovert. Nice to finally put a face to the name.
Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
Oh, shoot.
Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Alright, looks like a good place for some rest and recuperation, of course. Place looks like a real dump. You know what? Yes, I'ma be like a real pirate, condescending and everything.
Oh, well, I'll get right on that. A few plans, some throw pillows, and maybe this place will meet with your approval. Okay, sunshine? Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Aye, aye, Captain, lead the way.
All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Alright. Cute it is, I guess system errors all over the place. Let's go in and continue the tour. Alright, what about this place?
We've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Eva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra.
Ha!
Anyway, welcome to
Burn.
Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Yes, let's.
Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Sure.
Thorough amps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
Oh.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Ha!
All right?
In your place.
Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Sabine Israel. Match you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't?
Of course not.
Okay, this is our finest. Over there, you got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Ha! Figures.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest.
Oh,
Anyway,
what is that thing?
we'll get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction.
All right.
I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Yeah, sure. That the fact you put the bomb on your chest, empowering? All right, with you. Security. That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen, yes. I don't know why I would say that, but it's gotta be good. It's got security tags right next to it.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have.
Interesting.
With Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
Alright, so you are my target, probably. Delgado sounds like a smart man. I bet you don't get out much, yes. I'm probably going with that. I don't think I could make a sacrifice like that. So one move and you're dead? Yes, let's just make fun of him.
It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core.
Sure.
Modifications even Dujin would envy. I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Okay.
There. You're done.
Oh, that was easy. Look at all the
All you need now
exchanges.
is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Alright, cool. Yes, time to make those credits. About time. That was easy. Any other modifications I need to know about? Yes, give me info.
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
Sheesh, okay. Let's make credits then.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
A mission board for pirates. Yes, who would have thought of that? Sounds like we're doing a lot of business together. I'm interested in not interested in small jobs. Just tell me, when we're officially done here, what kind of jobs? Let's lead with I'm not interested in small jobs. Let's see if we get any reveal as a reaction.
Fine by me. There's plenty of others who do. You do less, you make less. It's a pretty simple equation. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, I'm guessing that's all we get from Mr. Voss.
Two cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Yes.
You're welcome, Nev.
Finally, the repairs are done. Now let's go meet the Spanish leader. I mean, I don't know if he's Spanish, but Delgado sounds, pretty Spanish to me, so... Oh wow, this is a nice place. I could stop and loot for a second, but you know what? Let's not delay the thing. Everybody's here. There is our number 2. And there is our number 1 having some troubles with somebody.
Those creds ain't gonna steal themselves.
Here's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business.
See?
The 2 of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Alright, I won't disappoint. After what Neva put me through, she'd better vouch for me, yes.
If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem on your hands.
Oh, come on, he turned it.
You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death.
Your death.
Stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Fleet before blood, yes, got it. I don't like taking orders. I hope this doesn't include fleet before breakfast, because I like to sleep late. Yes, I'ma keep being the funny ass that I am.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
Easy, girl, Jesus.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
See, he appreciates.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
I assume by legacy we mean treasure and money, right? Or something. Maybe you should tell me more about Crix's legacy. Yes, definitely, but let's see the other choices first. What's this code Neva talking about? So you take every new pirate on these initiations? How many tests and initiations do I have to go through? No, come on, I need information. What is the code?
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls.
Okay, I still do not understand what's going on. Tell me more.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef.
Oh, that sounds nice. I could switch sides to the pirates and, would be unstoppable. I'm sure this Crix legacy is real, by the way. Otherwise, what's the point of making a video game around it? That's a little overly ambitious. Let's just get on with it. What if Neva's right? Won't the fleet just become a larger target for UC Systef? You know what? Let's get some info.
You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full-scale assault. And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have the manpower to push those pendejos right back to Jemison. If we have Crix's legacy.
Alright, so it's a temporary advantage, I guess. But I'm gonna, I'm gonna roll with it. Just, make this guy hear what he wants to hear. Yes, we'll be unstoppable, boss.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright, and we get a new mission and some experience points that come along with a level increase. Excellent. Mind if I ask more about this initiation? Is there anything you can tell me about Jasper Crick's legacy before he ended up in the log? Yes, information, please.
I could tell you stories that would last for hours. But now is not the time. You have a job to do, and I don't like to be kept waiting. When you... well, if you get back to the key, I am sure you can find some copies of the interview he gave to SSNN around here, somewhere. I think those recordings might give you the history lesson that you are looking for.
Ooh, there's lore lying about. Okay, cool. Alright, sure. Tell me more about the initiation then.
I would rather you spent your time gearing up, so make it quick.
Oh wow, lots of questions. What's the deal with Mathis? What can you tell me about Suvorov? Yes, what the hell is Suvorov?
It's a military.
It's cold. Bitter cold. Just about the last place you would want to find yourself without heat. The few living things that can survive the extreme temperatures are constantly fighting to stay at the top of the food chain. The Crimson Fleet called Suvorov the White Hell. To me, it's paradise. Someone up here pisses me off enough, I send them down to the surface for a little overnight visit. Snaps them right back into line.
So it's the equivalent of Russian Siberia, I guess. Nice, good to know. Can you tell me more about the log? What happened to Jasper Cricks in the log? Is he gonna even tell me? Let's try.
Nobody knows exactly what went down. I mean, there's all sorts of rumors. Creeks was in prison for almost 5 years. And judging from the look of the facility, every moment must have been miserable. I suppose he just got fed up and decided to take matters into his own hands. Got the prisoners behind him and kept pushing until he reached the key. The cojones on that guy. UC's toughest supermax prison, and he just waltzed the hell out of there like it was nothing. I would love to have been a part of that.
Alright, that's all for now, I guess.
Fine, then get moving.
Oh, I should have probably asked what the deal is with Mathis. Because that other character seems very shady to me. He might be there to evaluate me or something. You never know. In any case, we get a new level. Let's go and assign some skill points before we end the episode. Also, there's 3 skills I can upgrade. I would love to upgrade the rifle certification, but we're not there yet. We need to kill like 60 more things with it. Pistol is, well, it could be a good skill, you know, secondary weapons that I use. This one I'll probably take because it's, you know, increases how much healing you get from med packs and whatnot. And at some point I definitely would love to increase my shields more, but I do not anticipate any missions involving, you know, ship-to-ship combat for now. That guy said he'll take us on a planet and surface and, you know, we'll probably fight beasts and whatnot. So let's take some healing power this time. Med packs, trauma packs and emergency kits. 20 additional health, 20% faster, yes. Thank you very much for this. Alright, and with that out of the way, we'll end this episode here. Join me in the next one to find out what happens on that, you know, supposedly training mission for the pirates. Bye-byes.